underwater sea cables. Now, I've talked about these cables before to do with satellites in my satellite hoax videos, showing that they keep laying these cables, but hey, they've got satellites, haven't they? Why do they need these cables anymore? Why do they need all these cell phone towers? Can't they do everything by sat-nav? Of course, we know that's a huge hoax, a satellite hoax. Go and check my video out on Google Surfer, satellite hoax. It's had, probably 300 views, maybe a couple more, I don't know. Terrible, terrible. Terrible, typical of here, all my stuff. I saw a guy with my Diana David topic. It's had 40,000 views. Most of my Diana Davids have had 1 and 5,000 at the most. 200 views, 300, 400, 500 views. They vary. There might have been one that's had over 10,000. This guy's got 40,000. Stole my topic. He better have given me a shout out. I bet he didn't. Looks like a shill channel. I've had that topic around for years, never takes off, and then one of these shills does it. But of course they do it in such a way or something that twisted, something's going on there, or maybe it's just inflated views to piss me off, try and make me stop doing videos because they hate the things that I uncover. One of the only channels that actually furthers things. Dinosaurs, for instance, the transvestigation, many things to do with nukes and rockets. I've pioneered a lot of the topics, and that's why I get punished. So at least you know you're watching a true pioneer channel here. Thanks very much for all the people who supported this channel. Of course, they've destroyed the view counts, destroyed the small income that it was making that helped run the channel. That's the way these people operate. Anything they can do to stop the channel. They only have rich people. They want rich people to do videos because rich people are all part of the system in some way, shape or form, aren't they? Or fundamentalist, the Seventh-day Adventist or Mormon style channels, and we know we are full of them here. Very few, just normal people with no agenda, just trying to share things they see around the net, and those channels get very few views and attention because we're not promoted by the system. The having a gala system at the monarchy's perusal. There's a monarchy running those Hasidics, no worry about that. Look at Balfour Declaration. Had those stupid videos that say that they blackmailed the British government into giving them Israel. Oh, what a load of shit. If you read back in 1850s, they were talking about it then, how to divide, conquer the world. And that was a key point. How can we get some race of people down there to take it over? Oh, let's invent all these stories from the past and bring them up. We don't know those stories weren't invented, or the stories could have been from other geographic locations, which some people have suggested too. But of course that area is a real naval point. And so it's imperative you make up as much stories about an area like that as you can. And we've seen that not only with religion, but we've seen that with Egypt. And they've made a new religion out of Egypt as well. That's my opinion anyway. But of course the fundos will hate that. They'll come here, as they do. Because that's their remit. Anyway, this here is an interesting thing. Definitely an interesting thing. Just like the shipping lanes. Just like the shipping lanes. So what's going on here? How come nobody goes here? Nobody goes here, and nobody goes here. They just don't lay a cable from Buenos Aires over to Cape Town. And then they can access the whole African continent. So wonderful. Look, such a short distance, they say. Why do they go all the way up here and down here? Why do they go up here to India and down to Australia? Why don't they just take one across here? It would be so much shorter. Oh no, spend more money on cable. Stretch it out. The cable people are in on the conspiracy here to use more cable to go long ways around. Is that what's happening? You see, fraud right here. It's really hard for them to tell me how this... Look, here's another fibre cables. Where are we going here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, eh? Look at this. Every picture says the same. Oh, look, there's a yellow line somebody's put in here. Oh, is this a cable? Yeah, sure. See, it's just not what's happening. This one shows nothing across here. Oh, look. Data centers. This is something else. These are straight lines. These are not cables. I don't know what's going on with this business. AWS data mapping. And there you go. Yeah, so unfortunately, because I'm not a Mormon, I'm not going to get 40,000 views. That's who's getting that 40,000 views. That Russia vid stinks of being a Mormon or SDA. And I would say all those other channels that get over the 20,000 views, that Krusty Christopherson, he's probably some affiliate of them. There's no way the normal Gentile, the normal person who doesn't want to carry on with the gender is going to get these big views. That's just how it is. Anyway, we've got to learn to live with that. So people who support this channel, you're doing a good cause, because I tell you, there's no channel like this one. Look at this here. Look at this here. Again, repeat. Nobody wants to draw a line across here, even to pretend. You'd think they'd have thought of this and pretended, wouldn't you? That's what amazes me when I'm looking at it. Okay, in the north, they go across all which ways in the north, but not in the south. No, 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 no. No, up we go to India and down we go to Perth. It's the same as the cruising boats. It's the same as what they recommend yachties do, because this distance is actually shorter when you go like that. That's all it is. You could sail here. So some boat could do it. So somebody said this cargo ship's going to cross. Well, maybe there is, but they're still going like this. And they might mark it like that, you see. There's a bit of deception going to come here somewhere. But the cables, very telling, because these should be the shortest point across. Don't need to go all the way up here to Senegal, it looks like, the Ivory Coast, and then distribute across Africa, when you could just go straight to the hub of hubs, Cape Town, Johannesburg. I mean, there's more infrastructure in the south here anyway, when it comes to things like that. So, and on this coast here, Kenya. But, so you just come to here, look, straight across. But you're not. And why not just go straight across from Durban to Perth? Straight run. No, up and down we go. So tell me how you explain this, right? I'm not particularly somebody who cares whether the Earth's flat or round, to tell the truth. What's it do for your daily life? Not that much. It does do things, sure. But I mean, just the way these people carry on, they're protecting NASA or something. It's the only way to explain it. Look at this one here, coming down here. Oh no, this is something to do with fuels. This is fuel transport around the world. Oh, they don't need to transport any fuel across the south either. Everything's done by going to the north, folks. So I reckon this video should at least get 100,000 views in a week. Well, I'm not a Mormon, so it's not going to happen. And people are not going to get educated in this matter. They're going to watch these endless Mark Sargent and DeBay and Boylan. How's that? Boylan was in a gay film years ago. Does anyone know that? So there goes to show, thanks for that comment, whoever that was. It's so true. The same as the shipping. Everybody has to go north then south. Nobody's interested in going straight across, because straight across just ain't happening. See, look, they got it laid there, but you know what I mean. It's probably more an arc like that. They'll draw anything on these, because look, it's the only, and it doesn't go that. It's still not going here, and nothing's going here either. And certainly nothing go the Australia to South America one, because that's the biggest haul of the lot. Yep, up. Everything goes up and down, up and down. And the only reason you do that is because this map's wrong. And if that means, you know what that means. I don't need to tell you. They know, and they're going to jump on this video. I'll get plenty of trolls, but they'll hide it from the good people. So I'll minimise the likes, they will. They'll minimise the views. They just, throw a blanket over my stuff. That's what they do. Totally. And that about the Lady Diana David totally proves it. How could I do all those videos? I must have done 30 videos on Diana David showing so many aspects of it. A thorough examination. And one guy's got as many views in one video as my 30 videos. Isn't that brilliant, eh? Isn't that so nice of Jewish Tube? You're joking, Google. You're insane, they are, but of course they're not. That's how they're going to do it. So support the jungle and we'll get some better information out there to you as I can. I'm researching all the time and I try my best. That's all I can say. And it's just disgusting the way they've treated this channel. This channel should be getting about 1 million views a video by now. Yes, and on the subject of Mormons and SDA, they're definitely coming under my attention next. Has anyone got any good dirt on them? Please share. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. And you can support this channel on my blogger.